Kindness, often lauded as a virtue, embodies the warmth and compassion that connect us as humans. Rooted in empathy and benevolence, it's a cornerstone of our social fabric. However, the Stoics, those ancient philosophers whose wisdom echoes through centuries, offer a different lens through which to view kindness. Stoicism, not advocating for callousness but instead preaching balance and virtue, sheds light on the potential downsides of excessive kindness. In a world where kindness is cherished, the Stoic teachings remind us of the importance of moderation in all virtues. They invite us to explore the repercussions of excessive kindness that often remain hidden beneath its benevolent facade. Through their philosophy, they guide us to examine how an overabundance of kindness might inadvertently lead to unforeseen challenges and hardships in our lives. Join us as we journey through the Stoic lens, uncovering the shadows that excess kindness can cast upon our paths. In the pursuit of understanding the nuances of kindness, we unravel 6 key ways that being excessively kind might, paradoxically, lead to personal struggles and challenges. Through this exploration, we seek to strike a balance between benevolence and self-preservation, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Number 1. Unrealistic expectations. In the pursuit of boundless kindness, there lies a pitfall often overlooked: the formation of unrealistic expectations. Stoicism, with its emphasis on acceptance and managing expectations, sheds light on this nuanced aspect of excessive kindness. When one consistently extends themselves beyond limits, offering unreserved kindness without discernment, it inadvertently sets a precedent. Those around begin to anticipate this unending stream of benevolence, assuming it as the norm. However, in reality, such a perpetual flow of selflessness is unsustainable. The Stoics, advocating for acceptance and the understanding of what lies within our control, caution against such unattainable expectations. They remind us that while kindness is virtuous, it should not entail the burden of unmet expectations. Expecting reciprocity in kindness can lead to disappointment and disillusionment when it isn't met. Number 2. Loss of personal boundaries. In the pursuit of unfettered kindness, an often unseen consequence emerges: the erosion of personal boundaries. Stoic philosophy, championing the importance of self-respect and boundaries, casts light on this potential drawback of excessive kindness. Boundaries are the invisible lines that safeguard our emotional and mental well-being. Yet when kindness knows no bounds, these lines blur, dissipating into the background. Therein lies the danger. When one is excessively kind, they might inadvertently compromise their own boundaries. Stoic teachings emphasize the importance of self-respect, asserting that genuine kindness should never come at the expense of one's well-being. It's crucial to extend kindness without sacrificing personal space, autonomy, or mental peace. However, the overextension of oneself in the name of kindness often leads to a gradual erosion of these essential boundaries. Excessive kindness can create a scenario where others presume a perpetual openness and readiness to oblige, disregarding personal limits. The Stoics advocate for a balanced approach, where kindness is extended with discernment and respect for one's boundaries. Understanding that setting boundaries isn't unkind but rather a form of self-care, Stoicism guides us toward a more balanced and sustainable manifestation of kindness. Number 3. Neglecting personal goals. Excessive kindness, though rooted in goodwill, can inadvertently lead to the neglect of personal goals. Stoicism, which underscores the importance of self-responsibility and pursuing one's objectives, sheds light on this potential pitfall. When one is excessively focused on catering to the needs of others, their own aspirations often take a back seat. Stoic philosophy teaches that while altruism is noble, it should not come at the cost of neglecting one's personal growth and ambitions. However, the pursuit of constant benevolence might blur this distinction, leading to the gradual abandonment of personal goals. Stoic teachings emphasize the significance of personal responsibility and the pursuit of excellence. The excessive allocation of time and energy towards kindness, without regard for personal goals, might create a sense of unfulfillment and hinder one's journey towards self-improvement. By finding a balance between selflessness and self-growth, Stoicism advocates for a more holistic approach to kindness. It encourages us to be mindful of our own aspirations while extending kindness, ensuring that while we support others, we also nurture our own ambitions and personal development. Number 4. Perceived weakness. Excessive kindness, often mistaken for weakness, can inadvertently undermine one's perceived strength. Stoic philosophy, championing inner fortitude and self-discipline, sheds light on this potential consequence of excessive benevolence. In a world where strength is often associated with assertiveness and firmness, an overflow of kindness might inadvertently be misconstrued as a lack of strength. Stoicism teaches us that genuine kindness doesn't equate to weakness. However, an overindulgence in accommodating others' needs without setting boundaries can lead to this misconception. The Stoics emphasize the importance of inner strength and self-discipline, advocating for kindness that arises from a position of strength rather than compulsion. Excessive kindness might inadvertently attract individuals who perceive this abundance of goodwill as an opportunity to take advantage or view the kind-hearted as easily manipulated. By integrating Stoic principles into our approach to kindness, we can embody both compassion and strength. This entails balancing kindness with assertiveness, understanding that genuine strength lies in being compassionate, while maintaining the resilience and self-discipline advocated by Stoic philosophy. Number 5. Attracting the wrong relationships. Excessive kindness can inadvertently attract relationships that are opportunistic or unhealthy. Stoic philosophy, emphasizing discernment and meaningful connections, highlights this potential consequence of unchecked benevolence. When kindness knows no bounds, it may unwittingly invite individuals seeking to take advantage or those unable to reciprocate genuine care. Stoicism advocates for choosing relationships wisely, nurturing connections that align with our values and contribute positively to our lives. However, an overflow of unbounded kindness might attract relationships solely based on exploitation rather than genuine connection. Stoic teachings guide us to discern between genuine relationships and those formed solely on the premise of excessive kindness. They remind us that authentic connections are built on mutual respect and reciprocity, rather than being solely fueled by one's unrelenting benevolence. By incorporating Stoic principles into our interactions, we can foster relationships grounded in sincerity and mutual benefit. It involves extending kindness judiciously, ensuring that our benevolence attracts genuine connections that enrich our lives rather than exploit our generosity. Number 6. Potential for self-neglect and burnout. Excessive kindness may lead to self-neglect and eventual burnout. Stoic philosophy, advocating for moderation and balance, sheds light on this potential consequence of boundless benevolence. While kindness is a virtue, an overflow of it without boundaries can result in neglecting one's own needs. Stoicism teaches that self-care is vital. Neglecting it in pursuit of relentless kindness can lead to emotional exhaustion and burnout. The Stoics emphasize the importance of moderation and self-care, cautioning against depleting oneself in the service of others. Excessive kindness might create a cycle where one constantly prioritizes others, inadvertently neglecting their own well-being. By integrating Stoic principles into our approach to kindness, we aim for a harmonious balance. It involves extending kindness while prioritizing self-care, understanding that genuine benevolence should not come at the cost of our own mental, emotional, and physical health. This balance ensures sustainable kindness, fostering well-being both for ourselves and those we seek to help. In the pursuit of kindness, Stoic philosophy illuminates the delicate balance between benevolence and self-preservation. Excessive kindness, though born from goodwill, can lead to unforeseen consequences that erode our well-being. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, offers guidance to navigate these complexities. It encourages us to temper our kindness with self-awareness and discernment, recognizing that unchecked benevolence might lead to unrealistic expectations, blurred boundaries, and the neglect of personal aspirations. The Stoics remind us that genuine strength lies in compassion, balanced with resilience and self-discipline, cautioning against the misconception of kindness as weakness. Moreover, Stoic teachings advocate for fostering relationships based on mutual respect and reciprocity, rather than excessive giving. It underscores the importance of self-care, preventing self-neglect and burnout in the pursuit of boundless kindness. Ultimately, Stoicism invites us to embody a balanced and sustainable form of kindness. By integrating these principles into our lives, we find a harmonious interplay between compassion for others and the preservation of our own well-being, fostering a more fulfilling and resilient way of living.